Jurgen, I guess you'd have been happy with that, with a fully fit squad and a nice long rest. So in the circumstances you did have, how satisfied?
Very, very. Great game. Very professional game, very controlled game against usually a flying side, if you want. And again, we had to, yes, first half obviously we created something, not enough maybe, but we were patient enough. We controlled the game there already, and then little adjustments in half time, offensive positioning slightly different, and it paid off, and we scored wonderful goals. Wow, all three were unbelievable, and yeah, I'm really happy.
Was part of the adjustment at half time playing a little bit more direct or not?
Direct you only can play when you're on the right position. So we had in the first half too often all three midfielders on the wrong side of the ball. That means we found Shaq, but when Shaq turned, he had no option to pass apart from passing back. So we needed to adjust that. We wanted to have Div more in the center. And yeah, double 10 then with Thiago until Millie was on with Thiago and Shaq, double 10. And so we changed that. Millie is fine, but he showed signs of hamstring, so we found the right moment to take him off.
He didn't think it was the right moment initially, did he? It was quite a funny moment in the end.
It was absolutely funny because we put him on. So Thiago was 10, Millie 6. Don't run that much was the phrase. Then I don't run that much, and then you take me off. Yeah, but he said now, to be fair, if you take me off and we score in the next moment, I'm completely fine.
The manager knows best.
Not always.
Shaqiri's last touch was a good one as well, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Again, you say the manager always knows best. It's not true. I thought he passed the ball too early, but what Mo made of it is just incredible. And the first touch was unbelievable, and then the fine finishing touch as well.
What's clicked back into gear this week, Jurgen, would you say?
It's actually nothing for public. We spoke a lot in the last few weeks, you can imagine, and maybe in the last week we spoke the right stuff. Maybe that was it.
That simple.
Yeah. These boys are a really good group. So they're always since we work together, and they're not happy with not being successful, so with not winning football games. But they always stay in the right. They have the right attitude still, but they need the right information as well. I said it after the Burnley game. This was my fault, and now we found a way for us how we can be uncomfortable again for other teams. And the last two games it was like this, but now Brighton again, completely different game, possession team. You have to run a lot, you have to close gaps and all these kind of things. So yeah, it's interesting.
You've been talking this week, or you've been asked, and you've given some answers about the search for a centre half. You've obviously got a little over 24 hours left. I'm now going to throw a name at you, and you're probably not going to tell me anything, but Ben Davies, Preston?
Tottenham. So Ben Davies as well, right?
I think there's another one.
Yeah, I know, nothing to say about.
But you'd like a centre half still, and is it possible?
So, look, I said it all the time. In our situation, it makes sense. By the way, Nate Phillips played a decent game, and Millie shouted at Hendo, "You better be careful. If you play like this, you will play there for the rest of your career." So
might extend it a few years.
Yes, exactly. But so we said we always. Our eyes are always open, and we try to fix our situation. If we can do it, I don't know. If not, then yeah, we play like tonight. That's not a problem that we play. That with this lineup you can play. The only problem is always for us if something else happens, then we become a little bit short. That's true.
Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.